Hey, hey, Tanya, thank you so much. Let me get down here. All right. Thank you, Tanya. All right. So how you guys doing tonight? Welcome. Blessed Mama of Texas, Sly Angel, Baby Blue, Red, Tanya, 5 months, Kendra, No Dak Angel, Lori, uh, Trouble, Fuckery, Lily, Baby Blue, Blonde Gypsy, Crystal, Tammy Lou, Lily, who else? Captain Avi, Trouble. Uh, I think I got everyone. Cindy, Big Sexy, Danielle, Tiffany, Taboo, Roses. All right. So, how you guys doing today? I'm doing fantastic. I cold me to this. This won't be a long live. I gotta get candles orders wrapped. But I blocked out some time because while I was shopping, this has been on my mind. By the way, for my vegans in here, I bought this almond mozzarella cheese that I guess is made from almonds. It is so good. It's dairy free. It's probably one of the best cheeses I've ever had that wasn't like real mozzarella cheese. I bought it at Trader Joe's. It's pretty good, like no joke. Hey, Amber. So, for any vegans in here or want to be vegans or anything, this cheese is good. So, okay. So, while I was shopping, I was thinking, and then I turned on Nunya and I was listening to Nunya and I tagged Nunya Jones in and The Truth for a reason. You guys will understand. And I think Dayton's making popcorn because I smell this burnt popcorn butter. But I was doing, after listening to Nunya, and she was just having fun. And then she was going through a list of what they had talked about that I didn't hear, obviously. And she was talking about, one of the things she said was something about, the stuff that transpired last night. And that stuff that, things I said, and I don't know how much she spoke about it because I wasn't there for that. But she was then saying that not only, that she wasn't going to talk about it, or I forgot how she said it, but I understand. But I would have to go back and listen to hear exactly what was said. But I'm pretty much sure that only what I said was talked about. I could be wrong, but from the impression I got from someone else, that was kind of, and I don't think she even talked about it that much either. But it got me thinking. And Tracy kind of touched on this yesterday. Tracy the Truth kind of touched on this yesterday. And Granny tried to touch on it yesterday. But I don't think that it really came across the way it needed to. So I'm going to say it in my own words, since it is about me and I'm probably the best person to talk about it. What people don't realize, and what I said earlier last night, I don't remember exactly what I said or when I said it. I think it was earlier today. But one thing that people have to remember is what brings someone to that point. And that seems to be forgotten about. And what I mean by that is I gave an apology last night. Nobody had to tell me to give an apology. I didn't need subs coming at me to give an apology. I gave an apology because it was the right thing to do. And again, like I said last night or today, I didn't give the apology because she didn't deserve it. I gave the apology because it's not who I am. And that's not what I wanted to present. So, and I'm honest about that. I'm not going to sit there and kiss anyone's ass, but you know who didn't get an apology? I didn't. I got an excuse. I got, well, your apology, I wrote you an email, which I never received, But I know she was trying. That's what I'm saying. So did Tracy. Tracy was trying too. But I don't think it came across right. And people have to understand, and I don't know how to make people understand this. If I don't want to apologize, there's nothing that's going to make me apologize. If I feel that I've done something or I said something that was fucked up for who I am as a person, I will absolutely give an apology. Yeah, roses, that's very true. They start the story in the middle, 100%. And lately, and when I say lately, I mean over the course of the last 2 months, there's been at least, now we're talking Monday to Friday, there's at least 2 lives going on about me every single day. For the last 2, 3 years, now Betty thinks she has it bad. Betty's only got people going after her 1 time a day or, for like a year. I've had a certain someone come after me for 3 years. I rarely speak of her. Sometimes I'll go a little harder, but for the most part, hey, Chair, for the most part, I pretty much do not even talk about her. And the reason I don't talk about her is because I'm the better person. I will go above and beyond. So, because of that, there's many, many things that I ignore. There's many, many things that I look the other way. I can't even tell you the countless times that I've told Patreon's members, I don't want to know, I don't care, or I won't go into Discord to see it. But all this stuff, majority of people don't seem to see. Majority of people automatically, and this is what aggravated me so much when Tracy talks about it, is they're both this, they're both that, they're both this, they're both, when there's so much fucking stuff that I ignore. And there's so much stuff that I just look the other way. And there's so much stuff I don't listen to. I'll give you an example. Hey, Panda, I'll give you an example. Today, I was about to walk into Trader Joe's. Sage took me out to dinner, and I was about to walk into Trader Joe's, and I was wondering what Discord was listening to. So I, said, what are you guys listening to? Well, it was Alicia. And I turned it on for literally 3 seconds. And I hear her screaming about eye color. Okay. Is anyone in here ever think that my eyes are real? Because I have told everybody time in and time out that it's contacts. But somehow she was screaming like a lunatic about how this is what blue eyes are like. Can someone tell me why this even matters? Who fucking cares? So I turned it off because I can't with this kind of shit. Why isn't anybody calling out these insane psychotic lives that she does on the daily? Why isn't anyone calling out exactly, Roses? Why isn't anybody calling out the other psycho every single day? It is weird as fuck. That's what I'm saying. Why is nobody calling it out? All of these people, that's what I'm saying, Sly Angel. I don't get it. It's not like I'm sitting there going, yeah, my eyes are so real and blah, blah, blah. Someone says beautiful eyes. I'm like, they're contacts. I mean, anyone that watches my videos can see my eye colors change every couple months. Green, blue, they're all different colors. It's contacts. I've told everybody my eyes are brown or like a hazel brown. Sometimes they're green, but for the most part, they're like a hazel brown. So I wear contacts. And these people just don't stop. I saw a screenshot that somebody gave me about the girl, this stargazer that was on panel, saying, oh, she showed her degree and it was water soaked or something. She must be proud. Okay. By the way, I am very proud of that degree. Should I not be? I worked hard for that degree in the middle of a custody fight, during a custody fight, where I was in court all the time, raising 3 kids by myself and working full time at AT&T. Is there a problem that I'm proud of that? I've also told everybody 1,000 times that it got soaked. Hold on. Come here. Come here. Come here. That it got soaked in a flood in Florida. Anyone that's been with me a long time knows this. So I don't understand why nobody calls this fuck shit out. Hey, Allie, I don't know why people don't call this fuck shit out. And this goes on day after day after day after day after day. And nobody says a word. But I finally respond to something. Exactly, Kendra. I finally respond to something of people calling me out on all this horrible shit, calling me a cancer scammer and everything else, and so on and so forth. Why does nobody say anything? And the answer they say is, I know exactly. Don't be proud. It bothers people. Don't be positive. It bothers people. You're 100% right. And then I saw, and I hate to call this out, but I'm going to call it out because it happened in Nunez. Nicole B, who is a B. I don't know if she's still a B, but that's how I met her, was in Queen Bees. She got a membership, a gifted membership. Now she's mad at me because of the comment, or so, whatever she's mad at me for. The comment, Alicia, who knows? Honestly, I don't really care. But she's like, oh, I got a gifted membership in Laura's and I didn't want it last night. Why? Because I called you out? And that's perfectly fine. You don't have to be in here. But is it wrong because I called you out because you've never had breast cancer and you're trying to tell me about something I'm going through? That makes me a horrible person? Okay, then I'll live with that. Someone's cranky. I can live with that. I'll live with that fact. And that seems to be the standard, like, well, let's hate Laura because she snapped or she said this or she said that. And it's bullshit. And honestly, I'm just tired of the bullshit. I don't know what other way to put it. I really am just tired of the bullshit. And I'm tired of everybody grouping me into shit. I'm tired of everybody putting me in a category that I'm not in. And nobody wants to acknowledge every single thing that I ignore. And all of this hate that I ignore. You have these fucking psychos, and I mean psychos. True fucking psychos constantly coming at me in 15 different chats. I ignore it. I don't acknowledge it. People running around. Oh, I don't, I call you out, but I don't even care. Like, you're so irrelevant. It doesn't even matter to me. One recently called out me and Crystal. Like, bitch, sit down. Nobody cares. And that seems to be an ongoing thing. Exactly. People can't stand nonconformity. I agree with that. And everyone is so quick to point out everything that I do and give a pass to all these fucking psychopaths. And I understand they don't want to be psychopaths. I get it. I mean, they don't want to go after psychopaths. I get it. But just because I'm not a psychopath doesn't mean that it's okay to not call it out. If you're going to call me out for what I said, then you best better call out what caused me to say it in the first place. And I don't want to sound like, like I'll give an abused wife syndrome. Like, oh, you made me hate you. No, I'm not saying that at all, because nobody made me say that to her. So that's why I want to explain the difference. Nobody made me say it to her. Kind of like nobody made me, nobody made someone hit someone. So I don't want anyone to think that I'm saying she made me do it, because she didn't. I take responsibility for doing it, for saying it. I take full responsibility for that, which is why I apologize for that. You will never hear me say she made me do it, she caused me to do it, but people do need to recognize that not only did I own what I did, but I apologized for what I did. And not one of these psychos has realized that. Not one of these psychos a woman enough to apologize to me. I've never gotten an apology from these psychos, including Queen Bee. All they do is double down. That's all they do, is continually double down. And then they'll try to trash my character even more when they're wrong. That's a fucked up individual. That's a teenage mentality. If you aren't mature enough to own a mistake, if you aren't mature enough, or I'll even say secure enough to own a mistake, then you have no business talking about anybody else. And that's what doesn't seem to get through. And I really, truly wish that people that don't like me, that's perfectly okay. But if you didn't like me, you wouldn't be running your rumors in chat after chat after chat after chat, hate bonding, trauma bond, all of it. You're right. Lie bonding. I've heard lies that I've never in my life even knew about myself. And I'm going to address some of them tonight. Hold on. Let me just fix Winston here. Come here, poopy butt. Come here, poopy butt. Shouldn't be here if you can't take accountability. I agree with that. Well, you better not be barking. So some of the lies that I've heard, which nobody addresses, but then again, they're not going to know their lies unless you know me for a long time. So if you don't know me for a long time, then you're not going to know this. But let's call out some of the shit that I was given tonight. Hold on, I got to get it. Okay. Now, I'm not sure where it started, but I have line number 24,568. I never, ever said anybody's GoFundMe wasn't needed. That is not what I said. Then there's line number 7,658, that I'm a cancer bully. Okay. That's a projection. Then there was line number, where is it? Oh, that I claimed, she just claimed that you asked for surgery money and MRI money. That is a blatant lie. I haven't asked anybody for a fucking dollar. For a dollar. So But this is what she does, and others do. Hey, and others do. It's not just her. Stop. It's not just her. It's her, the people in her chat. Then they run from chat to chat to chat, spreading these lies. And none of it is true. I have not asked for a damn dollar. Winston, stop. I have not asked for a fucking dollar. My tattoo that I have done. All these lies that keep being told, nobody calls it out. Exactly, sweet one. You want to help, buy candles. I agree. A Southern princess, that's my point. Nobody says prove it. Just like this woman yesterday on QB. Nobody says prove it. They just run with it. They just run with it. Winston! All he does is bark a buka all the time. Hold on, let me get him a bone. Winston, stop. This dog has literally been quiet for hours till I go live. He's like a child. He does. I thought he wanted to go out, but I gave him a bone. Hopefully that'll keep him quiet. But the fact that they go into all these other chats spreading these lies, and most of it I ignore. Most of it I just don't even bother with. One of my stalkers, like true stalkers, is like, oh, if she was so busy with candles, blah, 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 blah. Why is this your business? Why is my business perfectly okay to speak about every single fucking day? It's my business. It's not yours. It has nothing to do with you. Nothing. Don't worry about my business or what I do with my business. But again, nobody calls this out. Nobody takes the time to go through 9 hours of Alicia lies on all different panels and piece them together to show I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't want to do it. I don't feel like spending 9 fucking hours listening to all these lies and then piecing together what she said here and what she said there and but there's tons. But I don't have the desire to do it. But Tiffany, the thing is, if they would shut up about me, I wouldn't talk about them. But they can't seem to stop. Again, here's a funny thing too. Stalker number 1, tells Alicia, when me and Alicia were talking, she tells Alicia that she just can't deal with talking about cancer and it's too much for her. Then why do you talk about mine every fucking day? Like, it's just so fucked up. Like, if Alicia, if that doesn't tell you a lot about who you have over there, I don't know what would. Because anytime that you talk about me, even if you talk about my cancer, look who's right in your live. But when it came to you alone, she just couldn't listen to it. What the fuck? Nobody calls that out. I understand these two are not relevant enough, and I guess people think they won't make any money or get views on their videos. I don't know. Every fucking day, Monday to Friday, for hours. Laura. Nobody calls it out. Nobody clips it. Why? Why isn't anyone and here's the thing too, everybody sees it. Yeah, but Johnny, she's proven that over and over. That's why it bothers her so much, because she knows it's true. And I've proven it's true 10 times over, and she walked right into that one. But you know what I'm saying now? Clipper has been clipping stuff said about you. Okay, so 1. I mean, they would be there all day, really. Like, saying real stuff or the lies that are told that nobody knows if it's a lie. Like, Tragedy Pimp Exposed did an excellent job on that first video calling out Wispy, who, by the way, I don't have proof of this yet, but I was told Wispy once told someone to die. Can anyone confirm this? Because I would love a clip of this. If anybody knows anyone that has it, please get me a clip of this. So, I don't know. That's what was told to me today. Like I said, I can't confirm it. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, please get it to me. But it's also that kind of hypocrisy. Now I have seen people call out MM for stuff in the past, but I haven't seen, and at a core, you're right. I don't have to play their game. But which brings me to my next thing. What good has it gotten me to stay silent? What good do you know how much I've stayed silent on? Do you know how much I have been quiet on and how much I've ignored? It doesn't get me anywhere. Like, I'll address maybe 10% of the shit that's thrown at me. And I will address about 10% of it from, at different times. But that's it. If I address stuff nonstop, I would be fucking, it would never end. Literally, it would never fucking end. Tracy True said that too, but others get covered. Why can't she? I agree. You shouldn't have to forfeit the high road when you defend yourself. And I agree with that too. But it just seems like no matter how they push me, no matter how much shit is said, all they have to do is lie. I mean, Queen Bee sat on this panel with her. Now, again, I didn't watch the live. I don't know how long Queen Bee was on there when she was yelling about comparing eyeballs, eye color. If that was me, I would have absolutely said, Alicia, you sound like a fucking psycho. But no, not Queen Bee. She went right along with it. What? Like, what? And yet nobody calls it out. All the fucking gross, vile shit that Queen Bee says. How come nobody clips it? Why doesn't anyone call it out? Why isn't anyone doing, like, standing up besides Nunya, who once called her out? Yeah, you're right. Loser B probably wasn't listening. But you know what I'm saying, though? It's like if you're gonna call one out, why aren't you calling everybody out? And this is my question for clip channels. You don't have to like or dislike the person if you're a clip channel. Just do clips of many different things and many vile shit in the community. I also hear people say that people are afraid of QB. What are you afraid of? An avatar? Like, seriously, what are you afraid of? I've been calling her out for a year. Am I still here? Did anything ever happen to me? No. I don't get why people would be afraid to call her out. She's a fucking avatar who's grifting for tens of thousands of dollars for a lawsuit she doesn't need to be in the first place. Make it make sense. No one caught the end of Jones's video yesterday. She threw a dig at Alicia at the end, flew over many heads. I don't get it. Shemichael Hood and Ghetto on, like, are they so afraid because she goes real life? Is that why people are afraid? because that's usually the only reason people are afraid in the community is that someone goes real life, so they'll stay away from them. So if she's going real life, then why isn't anyone calling it out? If she's not going real life, then why can't people fucking open up their mouths and say something? Why aren't clip channels clipping all her fucked up bullshit? So no one wants to deal with the backlash, so they'll just run around going after someone that doesn't even fuck with them? Exactly, because she keeps blank screen in her back pocket. So again, my question is, why isn't anybody calling that out? At a core, she's an avatar. All I can say is think of Diane raising tens of thousands of dollars to an avatar. Think about it. Women, guys, stop giving money to a fucking avatar. And I mean that. We have seen multiple avatars burn people continually. Continually. You want to be a part of someone, of something, these people that are so desperate to be a part of something, be a part of something of someone you know that's real. Could be a guy, could be a girl. Just make sure that they're fucking a real person. You have a criminal who's an avatar, who's a felon, who's a ex-drug dealer, who's just a basic lowlife. But this worst part is she doesn't even show her fucking face. And people are in a cult with her. That speaks volumes about the subs. It doesn't say much about QB, but it says a lot about the subs that are in there. And that's what I'm saying, bless mama. You don't have to always see someone. Like I'm not always on camera. Either my room's not, straightened up, or I'm, my hair's up in a ponytail. I don't feel like dealing with the camera. But everybody can go to tons of my videos and see who I am. Queen and others, Kate, not just QB, a lot of others. It's one thing I always said. I always respected Jonesin for going on camera immediately. Now, again, I know there's a lot of creators that don't go on camera, but they also don't raise money. Nunya, for example. Nunya's never on camera, but Nunya also never raises a dime. She's not here for monetization. She's not here for memberships. She's just here to talk, and hang out with buddies and adulting and all that stuff. So I don't have a problem with someone that's not monetized or not raising money, not showing who they are. That's your choice. I respected Dietz when Dietz went on camera. And for me personally, I can't say for others, but for me personally, I just don't, YouTube is about video. YouTube, hey, Just Debbie, YouTube is about video. If you want to be only an avatar, then do podcast. Don't do video. YouTube is video. I saw it. Yeah, some people were so dumb, but someone was like, "Oh my God, Jonesin put a horse," and I don't know why she would do that about you. It's not about me. It's about fucking whatchamacallit. It's about Nunya getting off her high horse. Nunya, I have to make bracelets, by the way, for me, Nunya, Dietz, and Jonesin. We're now besties, if you guys didn't know, because we didn't know. But I guess we were labeled as besties. So now we have to make bracelets and braid each other's hair. I just feel like you've been thinking, wondering about what people do what they really is not how I want it. I don't get it either. Jones and all said she was setting traps everywhere. I don't trust it or her. Traps for what? No, it's a community post, not video. I don't know what you mean by traps, though. Traps for what? You have to remember, people are coming at Jonesin. Friendship bracelets, that's someone afraid of losing control. Yeah, I'm telling you, they were like, "Oh, traps for QB?" I don't know anything about any of that. Oh, traps set up people, her words, not mine. Oh, I don't know. I say each grades do things to bring attention to the channel. Some of them are completely out there, but the way QB goes about trashing people and allowing other people play bully is pathetic. She makes money doing it. Why stop? Like, honestly, why would she stop? She gets money hand over fist for doing it. So why would she not do it? And I don't blame her for that. I don't. That's not my issue with her. Joan said last week on a live in her Discord, she was setting little traps to see if people would take the bait, and that's when she called out someone. I forget her name, but they are from Emmys. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I must have missed that. Now you guys got me curious. Which video was it? What video was it? I got me curious. Um, any warfare by Joan would be QB or I agree with that too. Oh, it's gone now? Damn. Well, that sucks. That totally sucks. But Tiffany, I agree with you. Any warfare by her is QB orchestrated. Called inciting, and it is wrong. Inciting bullying, inciting hate, inciting doxing, and she's responsible regardless of her personally taking responsibility and not her channel. That's another thing, sweet one. I've gotten called out for stuff about me. I have gotten called out for stuff that goes on my channel, but nobody else seems to be able to call things out. Nobody else seems to call things out about things on their channel. They always make excuses. Thank you, Debbie. Uh, damn, I can't believe we missed the video. It's still there under shorts. Okay. Joneson? Shorts. What? Which one? That's right, over it. Gang, gang. Let me correct this real quick. Which one? No, which video? Which video is it? The one that says, let me correct this real quick? That one? Discord is not the devil. I prom we have a great time in Patreon Discord. I wish members was more active. The last one? All right, hold on. Hang on. All right, hold on.
in Johnson's fucking chat starting shit. Finally, I think her fucking blocked her and was like, "Stop, Laura. You're under your fucking, your cancer journey name." Oh, I thought her and Johnson were friends. Yeah, they are. But I'm saying this has been a while back that this happened. She
Whoa, whoa. Excuse me. So if I ain't hating somebody, I must be friends with them. Nah, y'all gonna have to miss me with that shit. As far as I'm concerned, or as far as I know, I ain't never claimed to be friends with Laura, and I don't think she's claimed to be friends with me. So I don't know what that was about. That was weird. Just wanted to correct that because like, don't do that. Don't put me in that.
She said, which I mean, I could never be friends with any bitch who said my dad fucking was a pedophile or raped me. There's no.
Oh my God, me either. You know, like I couldn't be friends with somebody who does that or said that about my dad either. Hence why I'm not friends with Laura. Like, come on, man. Petty.
Let alone this kind of shit right here. Oh, hell to the no. I couldn't be friends with somebody that shames another person for having cancer. And lying.
Good thing we ain't friends then, huh?
In Johnson's fucking chat starting shit. Finally, I think her fucking blocked her and was like, "Stop."
I don't understand what I missed. I didn't hear any message. I don't know. Of course, Alicia had to make it about Alicia. But I don't know what I missed. What was the message at the end?
Laura, you're under your fucking, your cancer journey name. Oh, I thought her and Johnson were friends. Yeah, they are. But I'm saying this has been a while back that this happened. She
Whoa. Excuse me. So if I ain't hating somebody, I must be friends with them. Nah, y'all gonna have to miss me with that shit. As far as I'm concerned, or as far as I know, I ain't never claimed to be friends with Laura, and I don't think she's claimed to be friends with me. So I don't know what that was about. That was weird. Just wanted to correct that because like, don't do that. Don't put me in that.
She said, which I mean, I could never be friends with any bitch who said my dad fucking was a pedophile or raped me. There's no.
Oh my God, me either. You know, like I couldn't be friends with somebody who does that or said that about my dad either. Hence why I'm not friends with Laura. Like, come on, man. Petty.
Let alone this kind of shit right here. Oh, hell to the no. I couldn't be friends with somebody that shames another person for having cancer. And lying.
Good thing we ain't friends then, huh?
In
Oh, okay. But what I couldn't, all right, call me crazy, but what did Alicia say? All I heard was something about cancer. I know, but what did AC actually say? I could barely understand her. That's why I'm a little lost.
Johnson's fucking chat starting shit. Finally, I think her fucking blocked her and was like, "Stop, Laura. You're under your fucking, your cancer journey name." Oh, I thought her and Johnson were friends. Yeah, they are. But I'm saying this has been a while back that this happened. She
Whoa. Excuse me. So if I ain't hating somebody, I must be friends with them. Nah, y'all gonna have to miss me with that shit. As far as I'm concerned, or as far as I know, I ain't never claimed to be friends with Laura, and I don't think she's claimed to be friends with me.
Well, now we're besties, just so you know.
So I don't know what that was about. That was weird. Just wanted to correct that because like, don't do that. Don't put me in that.
She said, which I mean, I could never be friends with any bitch who said my dad fucking was a pedophile or raped me. There's no.
Oh my God, me.
Let me just clear up. That's not exactly what I said. So I mean, let's be clear here. That is not what I said. But I just have let it go and let it go and let it go and let it go. But honestly, that's not what I said.
Me either, you know, like I couldn't be friends with somebody who does that or said that about my dad either. Hence why I'm not friends with Laura. Like, come on, man. Petty.
Let alone this kind of shit right here. Oh, hell to the no. I couldn't be friends with somebody that shames another person for having cancer. And lying.
Good thing we ain't friends then, huh?
Okay. Got it. Got it. Yes. Because tell me when I shame someone, I'll wait. Fucking crazy. Absolutely crazy. Southern Princess, thank you. Texas, I'm not friends with Jonesin. You can't friend someone who's victimized when vulnerable. Well, that's an interesting way to look at it, Tiffany. Joneson isn't friends with AC because she shamed someone with cancer. You. Or you can look at it another way. Who, Kendrick? QB? I agree. Hey, Olive Sky. I've seen her here before as well. I'm a bit confused. We get it. No. There's a difference between being friendly on YouTube and being friends. Two totally different things. Just because you're friendly with someone on YouTube doesn't mean you guys are besties. I mean, now we're besties, but seriously, it doesn't mean you're friends. Like, I wouldn't consider Jones a friend. She's a YouTube acquaintance, but she's not like Jess. I consider a friend. I do consider Granny's watching a friend. I speak to her. I talk to her outside of YouTube. You know, I talk to her about Wawa sandwiches. No, seriously. Like, I do consider her a friend. I don't consider Joneson a friend, and vice versa. You know, that's the difference. Joneson will consider Nunya a friend. Nunya is not going to consider me a friend. I don't talk to her outside. I agree. QB's trying really hard to get the busy bees to shun go after Jones and Nunya and Dietz, but she's trying to be slick about it, look innocent. I totally agree with you. 100% agree with you. Yeah, friendly versus friend. Well, that's why I'm explaining it out of court. There's, you know, unless, I don't know, there's just friends and then there's friendly. You know, I don't have an issue with Joneson. Joneson is welcome in my chat. I say hi to her in other chats. You know, we're not like, hey, let's go hang out, you know, one day. Oh, I don't know. You'd have to ask her that out of core. But I think that she was, I do believe that was just that was just kind of a way of her, like, I don't know how to explain it. I do get along with everyone. I have no problem getting along with people. And I'm very forgiving. You know, there are people that I've had fights with. There's no point in, you know, all right, time has passed. All is forgiven. I don't have a problem with that. I really don't. And I don't know why. I don't know why others can't be the same. I don't trust the wrong people. Believe me, I've learned over the years, Jeanette. Who's JT OTT platform? Everyone missed the ending, which I think was the purpose of the video. Oh, I don't know. That I don't know. You'd have to ask her what the purpose was. But I do really wish that people would call out more shit. Why would Kendra be a Jim Terry? Ew. I don't think any sane person is over on Jim Terry's. Just saying. Whoops, sorry. Okay. It's because I hit the vape. But I dropped a link if anyone wants to come up. I fucked up my vape and I dropped it and I broke the glass. So I'm using my other top. And it's not as good. Maybe I'll pump it up. Maybe I'll switch the coil out. Maybe that's the problem. Sound is breaking up. Sound should be back to normal. Hey, Leslie. Sound should be back to normal. What I said was I dropped the link. If anybody wants to come up for a minute, I said everything I had to say. And I am just at the point that I want other people to call shit out. And if you're going to call me out or tell me I'm so horrible, then call out all the fuck shit that goes on every single day about me. And at least give me credit for everything that I ignore and all the vicious attacks that I ignore. And nobody ever gives me credit for it, ever. I'm doing good, soul. Nobody ever gives me fucking credit for it. I think if nothing else, I deserve credit that I ignore all these fucking attacks. You know? She hides behind the avatar and gaslights shit out of her audience. Roses, I agree with that too. And I don't even mean small creators calling it out. I'm talking bigger creators calling this shit out. If you're going to call me out, call them the fuck out. You know, everybody talks about, here's another thing. Everybody talks about, oh, well, you know, people should call out their friends. Even, you know, wrong is wrong and right is right. Really? Because I don't see anybody calling out their friends. I see excuses made for their friends. But they're the first one to say that my people should call people out. They're the first ones to say, oh, well, Laura says this, and why aren't people listening? And to call the other shit out. And if you're not going to do that, then sorry, I have no respect for you at all. Thank you, East Coast. I know my people do it. Declare pussy down now promotes QB. He's such a loser. Hey, girl.
Hey, Laura, I always like to shoot the shit with you.
What's up? What's up,
Hey,
woman?
there's a couple things I've been noticing. First of all, I guess Tracy's brother got some good news today, which is good.
Oh, what was the news?
I guess he didn't have any more Mets or Mats or something. I'm not really sure how all that plays down. I'm not really specific on a lot of that stuff for cancer. But anyway, Tracy said it's good news, and so that's good that everybody's prayers are working and whatnot.
Good.
As far as yesterday, I understood where Tracy was coming from, and I understood where you were coming from when you were over in her live. I think people have misunderstood you and Alicia seems to be garnering a lot of so-called sympathy because of what she's going through. I don't agree with her going online and I'm like in so much pain. I'm in so much pain, but I don't know how I'd react.
I don't know where everyone's seeing all this support and sympathy for her because I don't see it at all.
Well, I did hear yesterday, I was in another chat and somebody alluded to the cancer games, if you want to call it that. I mean, I'm not making light. I know it's a serious thing. I've had family members die and whatnot, but apparently Alicia's garnering more support with hers because it seems more realistic as she being a victim and whatnot, and like what Tracy had said to her, which I don't agree with, because Tracy made some valid points. You made some valid points. And like I said, you know, I don't know if, I just don't, I think if she really is as serious and has as many problems as she does, I would not be on YouTube. Let's put it that way, because I know for a while there, I had been missing out on YouTube because of my own things that I've been going through. And even Crystal and I talked about it, and mine's at a lower level compared to what you guys are going through, but it's a big level for me. And I don't have the energy. I don't have the, I come to YouTube to have fun, you know, to forget all these problems. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
And I don't want to hear somebody crying in a hospital bed, you know. And like I said, it may be painful for her, but you know, I'm not gonna all of a sudden join StreamYard's Fire Up Alive and you guys hear me when I can barely walk. I mean, this is ridiculous. People come to YouTube to disappear from, I guess, real life for a few minutes
I
or
agree.
an hour or two. Especially with you, Laura, because you always say something that's so off the chains. And I think that's where people misunderstand you because being a Capricorn, I was a lot like you when I was younger. Put open mouth, insert foot sometimes and feel bad about it, sometimes not feel bad about it. And I can understand. I don't think you and I have ever had an argument because I understand where you're coming from.
Thank you.
I don't think we've ever disagreed on anything. And if we have, I told you I don't agree with it. Period. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And even I was in Shannon's live tonight, and I was listening to Nick Erliner say that she had never been in your live or hadn't been in your live. She said she was in your live today.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think she had a positive experience. I don't think people sometimes they're getting ready to get outside that little nest and look at people that maybe they would have not looked at prior, or that maybe their friends didn't align with. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, who said they'd never been in my chat before?
No, I didn't. I'm saying that as other people that may. I think it was Nick Erliner that said she hadn't been in your chat, or has been a while since she's been in your chat.
It's about a week, 2 weeks.
Oh, but had she been in there a regular like some of us?
No, not a regular.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, no, not a regular.
So people are branching out, and I think it's great. I really do.
I agree.
And one thing about you, Laura, is and I'll say this again, any new people that are gotten subscriptions or coming in or whatnot, that's why I always like donating subscriptions, because people don't realize how interactive you are with the chat. You always have been from day one. Always have been.
It's not appreciated. I mean, it is with my core people, but it's not. I see all of these creators who totally ignore the chats, and they have 700, 800 people in there. It doesn't.
Well, that's
to me.
Some people, I guess, don't take pride in themselves and wanting to that their opinion matters or whatnot. Apparently, they think only the creators' opinion matter, which is a following the leader kind of thing, you know, a bunch of sheep. I don't believe that. You can't 100%. I don't 100% agree with everything you say, and so they should be looking at the chat and reading the chat and seeing what people feel and how their comments are, you know, one on one or not in alignment.
I'll give you a good example, and I use this example all the time. Popcorn Planet. Popcorn Planet makes you pay for them to notice you. They have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Every time they go live, thousands of people in there. And if you want them to notice you, you better pay them.
Do a lot of people pay?
Thank you, Southern Princess. People, they make money hand over fist. And it's crazy to me, though. I mean, thousands upon thousands of people are in all their lives, and they will tell you point out blank that they will not be like, do you want to donate $20? They'll recognize you. You donate $4.99, they'll barely say thank you. He even did that when he was restarting.
I don't believe in that, because there's certain times during the month where my payday is up meaning I have more money in my account than when it gets down, when it gets closer to payday. And I don't believe that. I mean, I know I agree with what you're saying, but I don't believe in that philosophy. I think it's bullshit.
I agree, but
As
it's
your,
majority
as your man, as
Thank
your man, as
But-
your YouTube manager, Laura,
What?
excuse me, as your YouTube manager, I'm going to give you some advice.
Okay.
I think you need to stop thinking about that stuff. What people do here, how many subs they have, whatnot, blah, blah, blah.
No, because you look at who you want to be. You look at where I'm not talking
Oh,
anyone.
I understand. You're
level.
you're not looking at it at an envious viewpoint. You're looking about how you can attain to be at that level.
Yeah, like
Okay, I get what you're saying.
what got them to that level?
I get that.
How did they? I'm not talking anyone on our level. I'm talking like way, way big.
Oh,
You
I
know,
see what you're saying. Yeah. Because as far as I'm concerned, Queen's people are going to come and go. That's, I disregard her with a grain of salt,
We all know where that's going to end up. I'm not talking about them. There's nobody in our trauma community that I'm even remotely referring to. I'm talking the big dogs. What if all these live, and I'm not talking the ones that make uploads either. I'm just talking live people. What makes live people so much different? What makes live people, what got them 10,000 people in a live? If you're not a lawyer, like, Emily Baker's a different story.
Right.
But, just looking at a culmination, of all of them, and, being in their lives and see what they do, that's the one thing that they all do. They charge to get noticed. If you want them to acknowledge the chat, you will pay them. And it seems to be guys can get away with that nonstop. And I see it over and over and over again. And to me, it's weird. I don't know why people would want that.
I don't believe in it because to me, I don't know, it's no different than, well, it is e-begging, really, in a way. To me, it's no different than e-begging.
Absolutely. I don't think anyone on our level could get away with that, but some do, but I don't think they'll sustain longevity. But that's the one thing that it's like, I try to do everything for subs, and majority of the subs don't want that. Majority of the subs would rather look at, someone like Popcorn Planet as gurus. It's weird to me, but that's the general consensus of YouTube, and it's weird. And it's something I will never, ever understand. But again, I'm not going to go against my morals because it frustrates the fuck out of me when I'm in someone's chat, they're asking questions and they don't answer. Well, I'm not going to super chat you to get noticed. I'm a premium member and you get paid that way too.
I know, I agree with you.
And I don't know, it's just weird. Those are subs that remain loyal. No, I agree, but I'm saying you still want to branch out. I don't know. It's just what I've seen. It's what I've known.
Bottom line is, this cancer thing, I went and looked at some of the videos she had because I thought you guys had mended your fences, and I knew that was a long time ago. I know that. But I don't agree with her. I don't know what the hell's going on with her. I cannot figure that out. I mean,
I love you too, Hybrid. What? Who?
Challenging you on who has what and whatnot. I just don't get it.
And that's
It's not a club that I'd want to belong to. I don't like the club I'm in, period.
And the only thing I have done is tell the truth. That's it. That's all I've done. I have not attacked her other than with truth. I have not lied about her. I have not gone on rants about her. I have not put on a wig to make fun of her. I have not attacked her looks. I have not attacked a lot of things. But she does it to me and nobody blinks an eye. And that's what pissed me off about Tracy. And that's what I was trying to say yesterday. is that Tracy keeps putting us in the same category. I do not do any of the things that she has done to me. Nothing. And she just continues to do it and lie about me and go panel to panel lying and spreading her lies. I don't know why. I really, really don't. And if you're dumb enough that you can't see through the lies, that's not my problem. But I don't attack her personally. I don't attack her looks. I don't attack nothing. The only thing I have done is spread the truth. That's it. That's all I've done.
And I've not been in your lives 100% for myself because I've had other things going on. But the thing is I was just appalled at the lives that she had up. One was on Tracy in her live from yesterday, and then one was on you. And I'm like, what the hell? Don't you got other problems? Don't you have better things to worry about than unless Laura's saying something directly to you?
My eye color, and Queen Bee's sitting on panel, and she's like, and these are real blue eyes. What the fuck is your psycho? You are fucking psycho. That's true. She needs a fucking 5150. I agree. I agree with Tracy on that one.
Yeah, she reminds me I don't know, of a variation of Natasha Cooper. Not Natasha Cooper entirely, but I don't know, something.
And it's like people get mad at me because I'm strong. People get mad at me because I'm taking this with a grain of salt. And it's like people fucking hate me for it. I'm sorry you hate me for not, being a fucking insecure little bitch about it. I'm sorry.
Well, the thing is, too, I agree with you on that because Tracy made one valid point about one of her brothers that made him crazy about the whole thing. Remember, she said that to you yesterday.
Yeah.
And you could go, I would go crazy. So, I mean, in a way, it's your philosophy is really 100%.
No, she never went after NC. And I don't get it. I truly do not fucking get it. Like, why? I don't attack her personally. It's Hanukkah. Thank you, Thunder. Happy Hanukkah.
I think that she's always been that type of person, even when she was with Molly and she was doing the dancing, for the NOLA stuff, in New Orleans, is that she always wants to garner attention. I guess she doesn't think she gets enough attention or enough sympathy or something. I don't know what the problem is.
It's attention seeking.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Tracy didn't make a lot of valid points, Tinker. What I'm saying is that she always puts me in the same category as her. And there's so many things that I don't do that's done to me. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Tracy did make a lot of valid good points. I agreed with almost everything she said, definitely. But Tracy's going through her own struggles right now with her brother. And, you don't see her up on there crying and, oh, I'm going through this right now and I'm going through that. She just tries to make the best of it. And I applaud her for that. Just like I applaud you for making the best of it.
Don't have a choice. Got to do what you got to do.
I know.
What triggers me with Tracy is every time she says both of them. But no, it's not both of us because I don't do the shit she does. I'm not sitting on panels attacking her looks. I'm not sitting on panels going after her past. I'm not sitting on channels going after her business. I'm not sitting on panels saying pretty, ugly, or making up lies about her. It's not both of us. I'm not making up lies about her. I'm not fucking worried about whose eye color is real. Like, there's so many things she's doing that I don't do. And
but
she's
you know what?
Panel to panel doing it.
But did you know what? Her mentor is MM. And that's kind of how her attitude is.
Her mentor? You mean her insecure friend?
Yeah, her insecure friend. I mean, I said mentor kind of in a glib way, you know, a glib manner.
It's fucking crazy.
I mean, really seriously, I read somebody had posted something one time, and there were like 10 things not to worry about. And one of them is your looks, because you'll never be as good looking as you were at the time you thought you were good looking. You know what I mean? And it really struck a nerve there, or struck a point, because I got to thinking, every time I pull out a picture, it's when I was younger. And I keep thinking, hell yeah, that is right.
Shit, I'm like fine wine. I got better with age. Like a fine wine. Speaking of wine, I bought this. I was in Trader Joe's and I bought this eggnog wine.
Ugh, that sounds horrible.
Wait to pop it open. Oh, it's horrible?
No, it sounds horrible. First of all, I don't like wine, and second of all, I don't like eggnog. So,
well, there you go. But no, I'm waiting for it to get cold.
well, you'll have to let us know how it tastes.
Roses are red, you're right. They question Laura's cancer diagnosis, but in the same breath, oh, everyone's cancer is different. Make it make sense. Hell yeah. And then they call me a scammer. Nobody spoke about that today. Nobody called that out today. I couldn't find one fucking person that called that out today. Not one. And that's why I went live tonight. That's what pissed me off. Is the Alicia MM are all on this panel running with how I fucking how I'm a cancer scammer and I lied and MM's passing the link, and not one fucking apology, not one clip channel clipped it. Then you got fucking the other idiot over there fucking doubling down last night with shit she doesn't even know what she's talking about. And not one person called it out. Not one person is running with it. Not one, but they remember what I said. They certainly remember what I said.
Hey, I wanted to revisit a thing that you did, or maybe not did, or I don't remember how it went down.
What?
Because somebody brought this up in a live I was in, and I was going to challenge it, but I can't remember how that went down.
What?
And that was the thing where the rumor where everybody says, oh, she put a dead kid's candle or a picture on a candle or whatever.
I've explained this 100,000 times.
Yeah, that was what Tiffany wanted, that candle, or not, somebody wanted that candle specifically, right?
Yes, Jenny Hansen, my mom.
That's it.
Tiffany Marie candle. Wanted a Tiffany. There's a couple of different stories, but the one that you're referring to was Jenny Hansen wanted a Tiffany Marie candle with Cash's picture and Summerwell's picture.
Right.
That's one candle. Then there was another candle where we were going to do a fundraiser for Summer's fund. That got exited immediately before there were any sales on it, because people were having a fucking uproar. But it was okay when someone else did it. But people were up in arms about it. So that was exited. No candles were ever sold. Then there was the one that I made for Xavier Harrelson's best friend. That one was not sold. I gave that away for free. People were coming at me like her because I hated the mom, and I still think the mom had something to do with it. So
but bottom line is, these were not advertised. These were special requests from people for that kind of that's what I thought. And I was going to speak up on your behalf, but I thought, well, maybe I should just confirm that if my memory is right.
That is correct. And the trolls were coming at me, so I turned around and they were like, oh, you need permission from the mom. You need permission. I said, I don't need permission from anyone. He's dead. That's what I said. And people lost their shit over it. Well, don't come at me with some troll ass bullshit, and you won't have to worry about my response. What's up, Bookie? So trolls are going to come at me with some nonsense. Well, that's what you're going to get. Plain and simple.
Well, I think that's the point that Tracy was trying to make to you, that people don't understand it or get it when you're blunt like that. And then it's like, okay, yeah, you are right. You're not doing what Alicia's doing. But then you come back and say, X, Y, and Z in reference to it that sounds blunt and egregious.
But again, don't come at me over and
Yes.
over and over
I
and
get it.
expect me to be unicorns and rainbows.
I get it.
That's not fair. And people tell, oh, I should be the better person. My personal life has been attacked. My kids have been attacked. My business is constantly attacked. I don't attack other people's businesses. I don't fucking go after people's business.
Yeah,
It was
you're right.
stated in a way to make people believe you did it to make money off of missing. Yeah, that's an absolute lie. An absolute fucking lie.
And that's how it was perceived in this live I was in. And that's why I'm like, oh no, that's not the way it went down.
No, not at all. And it's true, Tiffany. People can't handle the stone cold truth. You make a candle, it smells like garbage, put a bee on it. You know what? That's a good idea, sweet one. That's a very good idea. But I don't talk about other people's businesses. I don't care what other people's business. Why is everybody talk about mine? And I don't understand. And nobody calls that out either. Nobody's clipping clips of Stalker over there going through my website and talking about this. Why is nobody clip it? Is she that irrelevant that nobody wants to clip it? Because that's the only thing I could think of, that people think she's that fucking irrelevant, that it's just not worth clipping. And if she's that fucking irrelevant to the community, then I guess I should just ignore her too. And
As
people
far as I'm concerned, I don't know why these people want to get on YouTube and either pick on somebody or make somebody not a victim, but make somebody the bad person, the Wicked Witch of the West or whatnot. We got more problems in the United States, and that's not one of them, what you're doing.
It's insecurity.
I mean, we got a lot of problems. If people aren't even peeking into the news once a week, then, they can still see what's going on. We got 2 wars that are going on. We got that horrible thing that happened over in Israel, and the Ukraine thing's still going on. And then we still got people that are getting shot up in the US. So, I mean,
Hold on, Miss Fletcher, where did you send me a DM? So I know where to look. Smelly bee to the tune of smelly cat.
well, that's funny, sweet one.
Oh, Discord? All right, hold on.
Yeah, I agree, Tiffany. Low self-esteem. Who's on panel, Rock Jam? It's Irish Gal.
Who the fuck is Ella Owens?
I don't recognize that either. Troublemaker Langford should be up here on panel too. I've always wanted to be on panel with her.
Hold on. All right. Tinker, you got it. All right. I see. Hold on.
And Rock Gem, that's a recent picture. It was taken, well, pretty recent, 2 years ago at my daughter's wedding.
All right. Now we had a mole in Discord and someone made a video. But I'm trying to figure out when it's from. It's kind of old. I have a feeling I know exactly who it was. Yeah, it's September and October. I know exactly who it is.
Thank you, baby
Not
blue.
good.
I try to be kind. I've known Laura a long time, over 5 years. So anyway, you were talking the other day and I was just eavesdropping in the bushes and you brought up, yeah, I saw Mandy put up a couple things, but I couldn't really follow what she was cautioning the community about. So I just kind of didn't pay attention. Ruby Blue, how long have you been with Laura? Do I know you from Laura?
Hold on.
That's okay. I'm chatting with your chat.
Oh, it's not who I
So,
thought it was.
so are we all getting together to get Laura a bucket of coal for Christmas from her wish list?
Yeah, someone asked me today, did nobody buy you anything from your wish list? I don't know. I haven't even checked.
Should be a bucket of coal. Ah, Ruby Blue, thank you. I got to mute my chime.
Oh, good point, Amber. I don't know. But I thought, hold on. I thought sharing discords was against the rules.
Unless it's hurtful or something like that, and somebody needed to know. I would think like stalking you or doing something to you. Yeah, I would share it.
Uh,
But I'm not in there, so.
Tara, Amber, that would have been September. End of September. Hang on 1 second. I got to let Buka out.
Rock Gem, I was going to say a bucket of chicken because I always say a comment regarding, oh, who is that one? Crystal, help me out. Who's the chicken lady?
But you know what's interesting though?
What?
Hold on.
Yeah, Joneson, that's it.
Hi, Ken.
But I figured I got to stop teasing her.
Ken,
She
I
might
can't
throw me
hear
out.
you. There's no volume. You have no sound. There
Who
you
is
go.
that?
I don't know. Ken. Hi, Ken.
Hi, Laura. It's Vinny G.
Very
Hey,
hard to hear you.
Yeah, it's hard to hear him.
Hang on.
Are you Vinny G?
I'm the one and only.
Bye.
Oh, come on. I like Vinny.
I don't.
Oh, Laura, you didn't even give him a chance.
No. No thanks.
Oh.
Uh,
My association with Laura has to be relooked at.
hold on. I want to see something.
Sly Angel. That's what Shannon's whole live was on tonight, about how some subs love Shannon 681 from the ship, how some subs might feel alienated or afraid to go into other chats because they're associated with one creator or another creator that don't possibly get along.
By the way, whoever fucking leaked the Discord shit, what a lame I mean, it's so obvious what you're doing.
What are they doing, Laura?
They only targeted 2 people. And I'm not one of them.
I wonder.
Interesting.
So that points to you as far as who you think it was, right? Because you know the 2 they singled out.
Possible. I don't know. It just came out, yeah. It's old. It's from a couple months ago. I'm not worried about it. My peeps aren't worried about it. I'm worried about who the fuck it was. That's what I'm worried about. So, but yeah, it has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, where is it posted, Crazy Mama? I wondered that too. Who got a hold of it, Laura?
Hold on. I have no idea. I really have no idea. Vinny G is Vinny would not Vinny has nothing good to say. There's no reason that Vinny would need to talk to me. There's no reason Vinny needs to be in here. There's just nothing that he could say that I'm interested in.
Well, Laura, I think maybe one of the reasons he would have been there was because that's where I heard that rumor about the dead, and they weren't the ones that brought it up. Somebody in chat brought it up. The candles.
No, but I'm saying that people talk about, including business, people talk about my business all the time. It's none of their business.
I know
It's
that, but
not
I'm saying that he might have wanted to jump in on that and say, yeah, I had heard that too, blah, blah, blah. About the candles. Well, Laura's opinion, I will make this disclaimer, is not always my opinion, and just leave it at that. And
All right,
vice versa. Laura doesn't agree with everything I do either. Hey, Laura, have you seen Ben lately? I know you asked me a while back.
No, I haven't seen him at all.
Hey, when you were doing that one live that you had the name Mrs. A, you weren't talking about Analyzer, were you?
About what?
Mrs. A, I think you did or Miss A. I think you did a live that had that.
Yeah, I spoke about her. But
Oh, you
no,
were
no, Lady A isn't her. No. Lady A is somebody that went on whatchamacallit, that went on that went on what's her name's panel, Granny's Watching's panel,
Oh, okay.
and just started running her fucking mouth. And she was like throwing all different lies up there and all different this up there and all different. It was like, bitch, shut the fuck up. And then she cashed at me $10 in $1 increments.
I think she was making a point. But that would cost her versus costing you.
Yeah, she was doing $1 increments.
Depending upon your bank, it can cost you. Yeah, or they charge you.
Oh, do they?
Well, it depends. Sometimes my bank does. Sometimes my bank doesn't. Depends. Oh, Cash App? Yeah,
Yeah,
I think Cash App asks. Yeah. No, it doesn't. Cash App doesn't. I'm thinking PayPal.
That's crazy. Lady A, aka Dark Horse, is a level 1 stalker. I agree with that, Sly Angel. I agree with that too. There's a lot of them. And they all seem to like me. They all seem to fucking come to me. And I don't get it.
I think they
I don't
like
know
your
what
reaction.
they're doing to attract a bunch of fucking stalkers.
I think they like your reaction, Laura. It makes them crazy.
But I ignore a lot of it. Even Psycho over there said the other night, oh, I got Laura to respond to me. That's all I needed. What? Or my job is done. Something like that. Fucking Psycho. But I just don't get the credit when I ignore it. And that's what I said to somebody earlier. Why should I bother ignoring it? And not like anyone acknowledges it. It's not like anyone, sits back and says, you know what? Laura has ignored it. They just automatically group me into the same shit. Yes. Yes. That's the lady that said she hate watches me. It's fucking bizarre.
I don't know if I'd spend that much time hate watching somebody.
That's what I said. It's exactly what I said. I don't get it.
But I got grandkids now, and when I had kids, I wouldn't do it either.
It's fucking weird. Weird. I don't know. All right. I'm getting off though.
Well, it was fun talking with you, Laura.
I'm going to try my eggnog wine while I wrap up some orders. And
Is it red? Is it red wine? Can I ask?
No, it's the eggnog wine. I don't know. I think it's white.
Oh.
I'll let you know how it is. It's 26% alcohol. I don't know. You guys want me to go open it and tell you how it is? Hold on.
Yeah, tell us how it tastes.
All right, hold on.
We're going to be in Laura's test tasting right now. Does everybody like eggnog? Or am I one of the few that don't? Oh, Sly Angel likes eggnog. Yeah, it does sound awful, Baby Blue, but I don't like either. Yeah, Ruby Blue, it is too thick. It's almost like drinking cream. And you can just feel that fat go around your hips and your stomach.
All right.
Yeah, non-alcoholic, Tammy. Non-alcoholic.
Honest opinion,
Yeah.
this shit is fucking killer.
Really?
It tastes just like a Bailey's Irish cream, but a little sweeter because of the eggnog. It is so good. Like, this could probably get you annihilated. It does. It tastes like a Bailey's Irish cream, maybe a little stronger, but sweeter because you have that eggnog taste on top of it. I didn't even check the calories. I can't even imagine, but it's really good. So if you guys have a Trader Joe's near you and you like Irish Bailey's cream with a twist, I highly recommend it. $7.99 Trader Joe's. But don't drink if you're pregnant. I was afraid it wasn't going to be good. I was like, it's probably going to taste like shit. No, it's really good. It's one of those drinks that you could get annihilated on and not realize it. Thank you, Turtle. Thank you.
Well, I wish everybody a happy holiday, happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, and
Is today really the first day of Hanukkah?
I think it is. No, is it the 15th?
I'm such a good Jew.
I thought it was the 15th, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Let's see. First day of Hanukkah. December 7th.
Oh, it is.
It is the first day of Hanukkah. We're such good Jews. Nobody in my family even said anything. Well, my mom's on a cruise.
I didn't know you were Jewish.
Yeah, I was raised in a Jewish home. You'd never know it.
Yeah, I know.
But Sage said my mom called her this morning. I was like, why would she call you? She's on a cruise. But now it makes sense. She called to wish her a happy Hanukkah. All right, so to all my Jewish friends, happy Hanukkah. Oh, you didn't know either? Yeah, today's the first night of Hanukkah. I gotta get a menorah. I know not Trader Joe's.
What is the significance of the menorah with all those different the 8 candles or whatever?
The menorah is used for the 8 branches and symbolizes divine light.
Oh, okay.
So you put it in a doorway, a window, and it gives off the light of the flames, kind of like a Christmas tree, but on the 2 candles on the menorah lit or supposed to be lit the first night. And it symbolizes for 8, I think it's 8 days that something was burning.
Oh, okay. So that makes sense because that ends on the 15th then. I thought it started on the 15th.
Yeah, it goes 8 days.
Yeah, it ends on the 15th.
Oh, okay. So I just looked it up. On these dark winter nights, the candles of a menorah will burn brightly in many homes for the next 8 days and nights. So it doesn't say what it's for. Hold on. Quick facts. History. Jewish people began a ritual cleansing and rededication of the temple in Jerusalem. To perform the ritual, holy oil was needed to light the temple's lamp or menorah. According to the legend, when Jews' forces took control of the holy site, there was only a small jug of sanctified oil remaining, just enough to burn for a single day. Since the rules for creating new fuel created a strict 8-day purification period for the oil makers, the Jewish forces faced a dilemma. They needed to purify the temple, but didn't have enough holy oil to keep the lamps lit for an entire period as required by scripture. The story of Hanukkah says that the remaining 1-day supply of sacred fuel miraculously burned for 8 days, allowing the rituals to be performed and the temple purified. For many people, this miracle of the lights has become to symbolize the perseverance of Judaism throughout the trials of history since the time of the temple. Today, Hanukkah celebrations often include words of appreciation for religious liberty and prayers of gratitude for the faith's survival. I have honestly never heard Hanukkah explained like that, but there you go.
I haven't either, but I was almost right because I thought it started on the 15th, but it ends on the 15th. So I get
No.
it.
I knew it was 8 days, and I knew that it had to do with lights burning, but I didn't actually know the whole story. But now we know the whole story.
Well, everybody, it was nice. Have a good evening, and like I
Glad you
said,
came up.
happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and
You.
Happy Hanukkah.
I'll speak to you again.
Okay, love y'all.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys, I'm going to get off. Hey, Lana, who's giving out these passes? What passes? What passes? I'm not always noticed. I noticed you, turtle. Are you a dolly turtle or just a turtle? Green, what passes? What do you mean? I hate when someone says something that I don't get. I don't understand what you're talking about. What passes? No, you're just a turtle? Okay. I like turtle. I'm not leaving until Green answers me. I don't like leaving on a, I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you, Ruby. Kids nickname you a turtle? That's okay. My kids have called me crazier names. Green, what passes? Did I miss something in chat when I was reading? All right, Green's not going to answer me. Let's see. Maybe I missed some in chat. Yes, she is, Jeanette. Oh, she comes back home the 11th, Monday. I never knew it either, Adacor. I bet it's someone that has a paid membership pass. I don't know. Is that what you're talking about? Memberships? Gifted memberships? Lots of people gave them out. I did a stream earlier. There were 30 or 40 donated. Oh, who's giving these memberships? Could have been a few people from earlier. I thought like she meant passes, like something happened I missed. So, all right, but I'm going to get off now because I have candle wrappings to do and I have to make some candles. And I got to drink some of this drink because it's really good. And if I get drunk enough, I might go live again. I might not. I don't know. But I will see you guys later or tomorrow. All right. Have a wonderful night. Peace. And be good to each other. No fighting. Crystal, I don't know. That's what I was trying to figure out. Don't get white girl wasted. Never. Never. And happy Hanukkah. Bye.